You've been to my stream before. Hi, I'm Emily. I'm a clarinet player over on my main channel. I do music streams. I do some practicing and some live looping. At the beginning, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by pulling up the quest log, making sure that I'm remembering things correctly. That's just a little like side quest, but we need to go the Blackmarsh because that's one of our companions is there. But also we're looking for, well, I'm forgetting his name. We went into the inn to see if he was still there. I want to say Carl, but that doesn't sound right. I think they're a Templar. We're supposed to go because we have their stuff. We found their stuff. Yeah, that we're just gonna keep an eye on. I was reading this, Ogren the Family Man, and I was pretty sure I remembered we just have to like talk to him. Like, this is one of the things I've like locked myself out of on previous playthroughs because I think it's like a time trigger or something like that. And I just like kept moving through the main quest and then never got to do that, never got to finish that. So why don't we just go ahead and go to the Blackmarsh.
I shall do it.
Let's see, who do we want to take with us? I want to take Anders, because he hasn't been hanging with us much lately. We need Nathaniel because he's our rogue with the bow. I mean, we have Sigrun and she's really cool, but she has the crossbow I gave her, but she's more of like a dual wielding rogue. I'll take Ogren, I guess. I think I did inventory management last time. We should be pretty good. Well, not amazing. We've got a decent number of slots, though. I think we'll be okay. I think I can do more of that later. So let's just go ahead and go. Although if there are any of those like spots on the map that are like one-off locations, we'll go ahead and do those. Did we do this already? No, we didn't. Maybe this is part of that conspiracy thing. Let's do this first. Like I said, side quest first, then main story things to make sure we don't accidentally get locked out of something that we do want to play. But I thought we'd been here already. Maybe this is just like an empty location now. Yeah, we killed everybody. And it really should go away. I find it confusing when these spots just stay on the map. We're already done with them. They're not an exit on this side. I have to go all the way back. Nope. I missed something, but I don't think I did. The farm. We go there already? Not. Let's just go and go to the Blackmarsh. We'll check those other places after. I want to make sure that I've done all the stuff. Well, in general, I'm not always the best at reading the quest journal carefully, but also, it's hard to read on this screen. Tiny print. There's an owl.
They say this marsh was once inhabited, until one day everyone disappeared.
I'm scared. Hold me.
Owl is really cool. I was too far away. potion. Or cow. Maybe let's not do that. We have enough problems getting along with the non-magical people. Why are these wolves carrying so many potions? Health potions are good though. Let me check the journal for that one because I don't remember the order of things. Oh, it's worse when it's a new quest and it's like the reddish on like the yellowish parchment color is so difficult to read. We're like going on a scavenger hunt a little bit with that one. I think I remember where the first spot is. Find whatever the next clue is when we get there. But it might be one I have to look up.
I shall do it.
Dead. Kristoff's doing, maybe.
Kristoff, that's his name, not Carl.
I suppose. The Darkspawn are definitely here.
I did it. I can hold my own.
I shall do it.
Only took me, what, like 20 levels leveling up to be able to hold my own. Make sure everybody's healed. He's got 2 in regular one. And save.
It shall be done.
We're dead. werewolves coming from? Because the only other werewolves we've met were the ones, the humans that had been turned into werewolves that were in conflict with the Dalish clan. Where are these werewolves coming from? And does blighted mean they're infected with like darkspawn taint? Again. Don't know what that's for, but I have it now. There. Yeah, anyway. I don't think that's a key. Well, it might be. I don't remember. I mean, excuse me, I've played this DLC enough times. Maybe just the twice. It's possible I've played it 3 times, but I've played it just enough times to like recognize where I am and kind of remember like the gist of it, but not like remember where all the things I need are or where I go next, what order I do things in. So, not playing it blind.
What is that?
But not feeling like I really remember anything.
Ghostly. Almost like the Fae.
Are you quite sure?
It is not possible to pass through there. Fine. Come back later. Kristoff's locked. Did I lose all my friends already? Oh, I got him even though he went invisible. Oh no, I didn't make it. Well, I saved like a minute ago, but how many of those things did I kill since I last saved? Lose too much ground, but going there yet? No. I'll do better, I promise. I always like start out with the best intentions to save a lot, but then I worry about it like slowing the pace down too much, having to stop and save. But then it really slows the pace down if I have to keep replaying the same stuff because I die, so I feel like I can't win. They are tainted. Oh, of course they do. They are tainted by darkspawn. That's what I thought. But like, I mean, I guess.
I shall do it.
Well, do we meet other werewolves? I mean, we meet. No spoilers. I don't think we meet any like actual werewolves again after this game. But I don't know. I guess because the only sample size we know that they are werewolves. I mean, we know these are werewolves because what it says, but like the only other werewolves we meet, we know for a fact that all of them are werewolves as a result of a spell. They weren't like born that way. So maybe it's too much of a leap to think that all werewolves are a result of a magic spell. But if they are not, are there natural born werewolves? Are these blighted werewolves like an offshoot of the werewolves we met earlier? It's not worth worrying about because, like I said, I don't think we meet any werewolves in the wild again in this series. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm misremembering, and we'll see when we get there. But yeah, I just was wondering about that. This part reminds me, the Blackmarsh reminds me a bit of like Wraithmarsh in Fable 2, and the werewolves in this game remind me a little bit of like the Balverine too, also from Fable.
It looks like.
Keep moving. But those in that game, they're just animals, I think. Well, no, you meet one person who like shifts a Balverine form. I don't know. Maybe they have magic too. Maybe I'll play Fable on stream someday. I don't think you can get 2 or 3 on Steam though. Only Fable Anniversary. Fable 2 is my first real like Xbox like RPG experience. And even though it's not like the most complicated game or complex world, I have like a soft spot for it because it was my first one. I did not manage that well at all. Wait, he has, damn, I was trying to use the, I always forget the name of it, revive, or, yeah, he has that, and I was trying to find it, but by the time I found it on his, like, spell bar, like it was too late.
Something ghostly, almost like the Fade.
I realize I've gotten super accustomed to playing these games on the Xbox, or with Xbox controller, where you can do, like, kind of the I don't know, there's a name for this function, for this mechanic. I don't remember what it is. But basically, it's like you pause to do your tactics and stuff, and I've gotten really used to that. I understand the appeal of like using this keyboard layout where you just kind of keep moving and keep things going, and I can see also how that adds some challenge too. But I've just, whether it's good or bad, I don't know. But I've gotten very used to like playing like Xbox controller style where you like pause to do your tactics or select your attack or whatever, and so I'm just very slow / not as adept at the more difficult combat when I'm playing it this way.
As you say.
Arrived that time, so progress. Let's do injury kits for those who need them. Just everybody but me, I guess. Ogren's gonna need a second one. Yeah. I gotta wait a second. They have a bit of a cooldown. Still cooling? Yeah, still cooling down. Not long. Wait. I kind of agree. It makes sense, like, logically, that when they've been knocked out, they have an injury that needs to be healed, and that's why they suffer, like, a combat penalty. But it is kind of annoying to... I don't know what I would do instead, so I feel like I can't really criticize it because I don't have, like, an alternative. I mean, I guess I could criticize it. I'm not a big fan of, like, criticizing a creative or a style or a mechanic choice unless I can offer a solution. I mean, I will say I don't like something and then just leave it at that, just let it be my opinion. But I don't like to criticize somebody's work in whatever form unless I'm offering some sort of like constructive criticism where like I see a path forward, something that could have been done differently. And I don't know enough about building game mechanics to know it would have been better. I understand where it comes from because I feel like this game has like very firm roots in like tabletop RPGs, and like that's definitely a mechanic. I'm thinking of like exhaustion points in D&D, which I've only had to deal with once. I had a barbarian one time, and I did a frenzied rage. I had to take like a an exhaustion point just the one time, and it was so awful. Like the penalty was like, well, I'm never doing that again. We're just gonna be more choosy about when we rage. I guess it's similar to that. I hate this, not because I'm getting mauled by a wolf, but because I just can't do anything. I play there and be mauled by the wolf when it's a little annoying. They survive? Almost all of us. Nathaniel didn't make it. Injury kit. I know this part. I remember this. These stupid dragon bones. I'm sorry for calling it stupid. I mean, it's just a quest. But I remember like the 2 times or so I've played it, having the hardest time finding them all or remembering where to look. Like Shimmery over there. Chest. Can I interact with that? It's kind of weird. There's just a bottle there. No, I can't get over there. Well, no. Can I from here? I have to deal with this stuff at some point. Karsten's hidden cache. Cache. You leveled up. Nathaniel did. Let's go ahead and level you up. There's a lot of enemies. Do dexterity and constitution. Need for dexterity. So next level we'll have that one. Save. I've messed it up sometimes, but I'm mostly good at remembering to save after the leveling up.
Shall be done.
Locked. Daniel can do that.
As you wish.
Another save. I'm gonna have to go in and clear out extra saves that I don't need anymore sometime soon. Oh, well, that's never good. Let's save again. Every time the game does that, it's not actually saving. That save actually is just it loading. Very misleading. So when it does it, even if I've just saved, I just do it again. Just save again. Because it only means bad news for us. Those things are just disgusting, though. I'm gonna burn them with fire. We leveled up. Let's see. Oh, it's me. I leveled up.
Darkspawn before.
Very well.
Disgusting. Hate those things. It's the little legs and the sounds, and I don't care for it. I'm going to do... I think I could use a little bit more constitution since I'm more on the offensive side. So let's do 2 con, and I'm gonna put magic. Wait, I would like... Oh, I'm really far away from it though. No, I'll do it anyway. I'll put everything in magic, and then the next time I level up, I should be able to take more of those perks. Oh, I can take this one now. Work. Save.
Yes, that is your Grey Warden. The mother told it to me that if he was lured to this place and slain, that in time you would come. And the mother, she was right. The mother is always right.
Would we just carry on the conversation?
An ambush. An attack, yes? This here, it is no attack. Here before you is the first, and I am bringing to you a message. The mother, she is not permitting you to further his plan, whether this you know or not. So she is sending you a gift.
Cool. Sure, it's fine.
No. We have come to the fate as well. It cannot be this.
That's rude. You weren't first in your class, I take it.
The mother, she has deceived me. I am betrayed.
Can never trust my mother either.
Now I am being trapped in the Fade with you. Ah, I am the fool. The Grey Warden is wishing help. From the first. Do not be making me laugh. I will be leaving you to the children. I will be finding my own path back into the world. Back to the mother.
I hate them.
It is begun.
「
It is begun.
」 -」 -」 -」 -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> -> ->
Darkspawn?
More talking darkspawn. And now some mother to go along with it? Cute.
There's the water phone again. That's what we decided that sound was, right? Water phone. It's one of those things, like, the first time I noticed it as its own... There it is again. Its own distinct sound. And I started hearing it everywhere. And then I was like, well, what is it then? And now we know. At least I think we know. I think that's the mystery we solved. It's a water phone. If I'm remembering the name of that correctly. If I've got it wrong, I'm sorry. I feel like it's one thing that makes it. Tangentially, if you've not seen, like on TikTok or other places, the videos of cats playing with a theremin, it's pretty fun. Theremin's the instrument that makes like the Doctor Who theme. Star Trek? Well, I don't remember. But it's like a spatial thing. Like I don't know how it works exactly. It's like interfering with like the sound waves or something, but you use your hands, but it's like cat set up and the cats are playing with it and it's making different sounds and it's a lot of fun. I feel like there's space in there for like a contemporary or like avant-garde composition that requires cats and a theremin. I would go hear that concert.
It is begun. Very well.
Is Nathaniel coming with us? Okay, he is. He was just gonna hang back there. He's like, no, you all have it. I'll just wait here. It's fine. And we have ethereal health potions to use because we can't use real ones in the Fade, I guess. I would like to be able to move. Margaret's got it covered. The demons don't faze me. I was not the least bit helpful. My companions did a much better job than I did.
It is begun.
Yeah, so all those things, those barriers we couldn't pass in like the real Blackmarsh, we should be able to pass if we deactivate them here in the Fade. Permanent increase to Constitution, that's good. That was the first time I've heard it in a while too. I think in this game they primarily associate it with the Fade, so that's the only time we hear it really. And this is the first time we've been in the Fade since I think the Circle Tower. Oh, and then after with helping Connor. One good thing about being in the Fade is have access to those little Lyrium things, spikes, veins, I forget what it's called. That lines up because the track is called The Fade. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, I was just kind of racking my brain real fast, and best I could remember. It's only here in the...
Oh,
Yeah,
we
do it.
could just go. That would be good too.
Well, if we knew how to just go. Yeah, I think it's just something that's Fade specific in this game. I think also in the second game, same composer did Dragon Age 2, different composer did Dragon Age Inquisition, and I believe like Hans Zimmer did Veilguard, something ridiculous like that. Not ridiculous like bad, but just like a traditionally film composer, which I think is wild, but also kind of cool that there's like crossover happening there. For demons. I did say, yeah. Fireball. That wasn't very well placed, but it mostly worked. Burned us a little bit too, but kind of stuck. I would like to move, please. I was worried for a second I was going to be like permanently stuck and have to reload, but no, we're good. It didn't seem to happen much in this game. I don't have the same problem with it I've had in other games. You know, we get like your character stuck at a weird angle in a weird position and then kind of have no choice but to reload because it's like a glitch. Oh, not that I want to interact with this. Guessing that's a no.
Very well.
Yeah, that's correct.
As you say.
Maybe I follow the line. That would be the logical thing to do.
I shall do it.
No.
I shall do it.
Here?
Very well.
Okay.
I shall do it.
I'm gonna get it. The rage demons are awfully dramatic, but are not very beefy. All done?
It shall be done.
We're headed this way. Let me do a save. Still haven't made good on my... Hurting my ear. There we go. Haven't made good on my promise to actually listen to this soundtrack all the way through and see if there's anything I want to loop or arrange. I'll get to it. It's on my list. Have kind of a listening, working things I want to listen to and see if there's something I want to arrange into a loop for main channel. please. Ew.
You're gonna pay!
It's the burping mandatory, Ogren. Fake potions, please. Yay, you did it. Here. Who leveled up? Anders did.
It is begun.
Do Anders' level up, then injury kit. So I gotta go pick up Nathaniel because he's over there dead. Why can't I level up right now? Can I save? No. Okay, so we're still technically combat. Or no, once I have Nathaniel, maybe it'll be. Oh, good. That's Darkspawn. Where's Nathaniel? US? Oh, there he is. Okay, now we're officially out of combat. Now let's handle the business. I think for Anders, dump it all in magic or magic. Actually didn't look to see if any of the new perks I've taken are like active spells, not passive. Cannot read that. It's tiny. They are spells. Well, some of them are passives. I'm not going to fool with it right now because I can't read the descriptions. And I don't want to just sit here for like 10 minutes leaning in, staring at the screen. So I'll look at them later and maybe redo my spell assignments later. At least we have the options if we want them. So I didn't
Shall be done.
Save.
No, my lady, I do not forget. I merely... But I would never contradict your ladyship. No. I don't.
Walking around the magical dream village. I've had nothing to touch.
I shall do it.
Oh, I needed an injury kit and I didn't take it. Let's take that. Thanos fighting
no match for me.
Anything else? Oh, there's this. Is that permanent cunning? I like the permanent stat boost. I guess I'm not always sure this late in the game how much difference they make, but when you find those like earlier in the game, like if you play the circle tower earlier, all those that you pick up are pretty helpful.
You're not a spirit like everyone else.
How did you get here? You were forced to come here? That's very strange. This is where my grandfather's ashes are buried. I come to visit him often. He was the last person to stay in Blackmarsh. Once he passed, there was nobody left in the village who remembered. This? Of course I know that. This isn't... Oh no! They've come back again! Quick, come hide in the crypt!
I don't trust her, but I don't think we have a choice.
Shall be done.
This doesn't make kind of a funny noise. Kind of gurgle.
Shall be done.
I always want, like, these are the voice acting performances that I would like to watch. Like, the director tells them, we need a skeleton noise. And they're like, okay. And this is what came up, this like gurgly kind of like cartoon character noise, but it works. I always wonder what those sessions are like. Like the things that aren't like lines, that are just like, it's not really like a sound effect, but you know what I mean? Kind of more of a sound effect. Leveled up. Andrews, I would really appreciate some help instead of just standing there watching.
It shall be.
Do my happy dance. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, close the door, that's it. I'd rather have like Constitution or Magic, but that's fine too.
It is begun.
I think this might be the exit, but I don't mind clearing it out preemptively or ahead of time, whatever makes more sense to say. I'm tired. I feel like sometimes I mess up like dealing with enemies that are first of all, that's one of my video game like pet peeves, is we have to deal with like another or more waves of enemies after defeating the boss. After you defeat the boss, I feel like you should just leave. But that's where I tend to make mistakes. So if it's possible to kind of like clear the path to the exit before you do like the big boss fight, then I will typically do that.
And so you came, fell into my little trap. To think, my entire existence I have sought a mortal mage to possess, and now one walks right into my lair. There was a girl. You should have seen what she gave to slake her thirst, as now you shall slake mine.
did pretty well.
You have released me, stranger. After being trapped for so long by my own foolish desires, now I can at last go. Thank you.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad we were able to help her. Here they come. That way, I think. Yeah, I agree. And I think the one of the games I think of where I dislike that the most is actually in this game. Well, not in Awakening, but in the main game, Dragon Age Origins. Like doing that, like you in the tower, because you have to like do that whole bit in the Fade and beat the sloth demon, and then you still have to fight Uldred and more of his minions when he come out. It feels like it never ends. I feel like overall it's just too long of a sequence. Yeah, he's been everywhere there is to be here. Good. Maybe it's my own fault for letting my guard down too quickly after a boss fight. Die.
Very well. Shall be done.
I hope I saved. Or if I did. Oh, I did save after we beat the... No, I didn't. Did I do all that again? I didn't save because I was dumb. Well, if we just run ahead. Keep going. This is probably gonna get me in trouble, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, it worked out okay.
To think, my entire...
I shall be
stranger. For so long by my own desire.
begun.
Now
Time to die! We have done well.
Save. So sorry, I forgot. I wish I was better about
Things
remembering.
Can have unusual powers. Beware.
I do okay for a bit and then just not so much. I feel like I always forget when it counts the most. I just get distracted. This I saved a minute ago. Those, the what they call them, the shambling dead, are not like super difficult to fight one-on-one, but when it's a whole group of them, it's definitely much more difficult. I don't always do the best job of, like, I guess combat or battle management when it's a large group of enemies. Although I also feel like, just based on the story, like narratively, we killed the demon boss. All of her cronies, her minions, should be dead. You know what I mean? Or I'm just frustrated I've had to play it again because I didn't save and then died. Oh, that's not fair. I died again. I was trying to catch a spot where I could like save in between those two waves, but I triggered it too. See if I can do that this time. If I hang back a little bit more, maybe I can kill this first wave that's down the hall and then save.
Very well.
This saves me some time if I die again. Oh yeah, save again. I know it's annoying, but if I can like inch my way forwards, I'll take it. Akron. Everybody take health potions. Actually, they are dead. technically, they're already dead. We just want to make them dead again. Re-dead. Double dead.
As you wish.
The shambling dead, but really, really dead. Exit. Do another. Hey, why? I want to save. Not gonna let me. Save now. Oh, why can't I save? Be one that's already triggered or something. I don't know.
I shall do.
Let me see if I can use Anders to revive our friends, but he's already dead.
As you say.
There doesn't seem to be a way, at least not that I've noticed, in the tactics to automate revive, which is a little bit of a bummer. I did that happen? I mean, I had it until I messed up. But I'm gonna have to, because it's been 3 times, we're gonna have to change it to that we can progress, because I'm not going to spend a quarter or more of stream doing the same fight over and over. No fun for you. Well, it's no fun for me either. I mean, on occasion I get like into that headspace or whatever where I feel like I wouldn't mind. Actually, let's do Ogren's up. Like working on the same fight for a while, like it's a puzzle to figure out how to beat it, but I don't feel like this is the place for that. Save against up. Can revive our friends. Wait, where are our friends? Oh, that's a body. That's not a friend. That's not gonna help. I just wasted that.
shall be done.
I once heard that the Blackmarsh was haunted.
I'd say that's pretty accurate, at least based on our experience so far. I can put it back on normal. You on. That's back up to where we were before. Or we were supposed to be before I messed it.
Halt! Who enters the Blackmarsh? I don't remember any longer. We've been here so long at her mercy. I almost forget what it was like before. There is a spirit that's come to free us. Perhaps you could help him. If only that were possible.
Hear me, people. She is evil incarnate. The countless evils I've seen her perpetrate in there. I'm ashamed to even recount them aloud. She orders our children stolen in the night so she can... No!
I won't turn around, mistress, I promise.
Not sure strength helps me much. I'll take it. I'm stuck. There we go.
I'd better report this to the guards.
Well, if you won't help me find my baby, I'll go directly to the...
1,000 pardons, mistress.
Might as well go get all the bonus points. Or we deal with whatever's going on over there.
The mansion will not protect you, fiend. Come out and face your crime.
We aren't afraid of you any longer! The witch hides! Break down the door!
Be cautious, my friends. The Baroness has power within her lair, and she well knows it. We rush in at our peril. And who comes now? More minions of the Baroness? Or yet more helpless souls she has tormented? You are not aware. Clearly you are a stranger here, then. I am Justice. I have watched this place and seethed at the wrongs visited on these poor folk. And now I seek to aid them.
Once we lived in the real world and the Baroness ruled over us. She took our children and used their blood to work dark and evil magic.
And when we burned down her mansion, she cast one final spell that brought our spirits here. We've been trapped ever since, still under her rule.
This spirit knows the Fade. If we help him, he might help us.
I think that since the Baroness trapped these people here, that she's our best chance of getting out.
Tell me, stranger, will you help us in this righteous task? The Baroness and her minions are powerful, but you seem an able sort. Your aid would be welcome. Then we have the numbers to challenge the Baroness directly.
Ooh, a direct challenge. I like the sound of that. Less talk, more killing.
They just said she was an evil, powerful witch. Do we really want to antagonize her?
There's a thought. All right, you convinced me.
My intention is to storm the gate. Are you ready? Good people, we take the battle directly to the witch. For too long have her crimes gone unpunished. Now is the time to reclaim your freedom!
Those things are kind of creepy.
My. All that shouting outside, and now you finally decided to barge in without even a proper invitation.
Foul sorceress. You will release these poor folk and submit yourself to justice.
Justice? Is that what you're calling it? What of their punishment? Burning my home to the ground and me within it.
Because you were stealing our children, using their blood to feed your vanity.
As was my due. You lived on my land, I, your rightful ruler. Your blood was mine, just as your lives are now. What's this? The pathetic fools have managed to recruit yet more sympathizers?
We are no longer alone, Baroness. Your reign ends here.
As it happens, I am no longer alone either.
My path back across the Veil lies in victory over you and your new allies. Then the Mother will pay for her treachery.
Instead, I should have chosen you, mortal.
We must be ending this. Now! The Grey Warden, it is more dangerous than you know.
Oh, as you wish, creature. Slay them, and you shall have the reward you requested.
Enough! The battle is joined.
There it is. First time in a while it's happened since I made it bigger. It's been a lot easier to follow. to give Anders a health potion too. There you go.
No! You fool! Why haven't you defeated them?
They are too much. It must be sending me back through the veil. Now, before it is too late.
Oh, I will sunder the veil, all right. I'll send them all back. But you? Your life is going to provide the power.
No. No.
I feel bad for the first. I feel like he's just trying to do his job. I mean, he's a problem for us. We're on the opposite sides, but I kind of feel bad for him too.
What is happening? No. This is the world of mortals. Beyond the veil. And this is a mortal body of flesh. I am trapped within. The witch sundered the veil in her haste. All of us were drawn through. She has returned to this realm as well. Can you not feel it? The Baroness is nearby. You misunderstand. The Baroness, she is not immortal as you are, or as were the villagers she kept trapped. There was such a mortal once, but now? That is a demon of pride. She assumed that role long ago to feed from the mortals she trapped. But here, in your world, here she will be quite something else. The veil is sundered, and the tears must be closed lest they continue to spill demons out into this world. I can alter your weapons for a time, allowing them to drive back the Fate's magic. But if we are to deal with the Baroness, we must move swiftly.
Let's keep Anders.
Yes.
Give Ogren a bit of a break. Level up Justice. He basically he's a spirit that kind of got forced into a mortal body, a dead mortal body. And this is not the first, or not the last time we'll see this, actually. But my question is, later when we see this happen, it happens like right as the person dies. The spirit kind of gets trapped in the body right as the person dies. The spirit's like trying to save them, I think. And so there's not like this situation here, because what I'm wondering is, what are we doing about the smell? I'm sure it's not great. And it's just gonna follow us around. Vitality. Do combat tactics. And dexterity. I believe Justice is sword and shield. Now they have this one ability that it's whatever, I forget where it is. We are going to turn. Oh, this is mine. This. It makes this awful annoying. I should have just not taken it, but I wanted this one. It makes this awful, awful sound just over and over and over. Selected. Isn't. If it starts doing that, then turn it off. Nope, there it is. That's it. Gotta stop. How do I turn it off? Who does it look like it? Let's see. Well, maybe I just need to deselect it. And it won't be automatically added back. There we go. Makes that awful noise over and over and over. Although it feels like it's just slower on the PC version than it is on the Xbox version. When I played this the first time, I didn't realize what it was, and I was like, I almost had to quit the game because it was so annoying, just that boom over and over and over, and it was driving me nuts. And then I finally figured out what it was. Before we move on, I need to do Justice's gear, because I'm not sure his default stuff is the best choice. The print is so tiny, it's hard to read. Better. Got my shield. Please excuse me while I lean in to be able to read. Things. Shield's better. That shield. How about a help? Numbers. There we go. Now let me save. I think almost every time in this game, maybe even the series, like a character's like default equipment is never like the best option. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's the low boom, it's the reverberation, it's the repetitiveness. I have kind of a low tolerance, I guess, for like super repetitive noises. They just start to like grate on me. I don't know why. It's a me problem, not necessarily an anybody else's problem. But like, it just happens over and over constantly, and I'm dead. And after a while playing this game, it just like gets to the point where like I can't handle that sound anymore. So better just to turn it off. No, I was finally casting Revive and got interrupted by whatever the fuck that is. There. At least I just saved. I remember it being like faster paced, the sound in the Xbox version. Maybe I'm misremembering, maybe it is different. But it would be like boom, 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 just over and over. And I just got so frustrated with it. I was like, no more of this. I have to figure out what it is and turn it off. I think Andrew was actually the one he heard me get frustrated with it. And he's like, maybe it's an ability. And I looked and I finally figured out which one it was and turned it off. Potion. Oh. Again! I had it going. Not fast enough, I guess. Trying my best. I lose so much time looking to see what the spells are and where they are, which hotkey they're under. I don't know if it would be a never, but I feel right now like I could never learn this method better than like the Xbox controller. I feel like playing this game with, and maybe because I've just done it before, but it just feels so much more intuitive and I'm better at it. Extra layer of protection. I hate that attack. Yeah, the remnants are hard. I hate that attack so much. Okay, good. Did it.
I'm sorry I was not able to see the end of it.
I did though, I didn't die. Why is she apologizing? When Nathaniel has a level up. Let's do... Then you need 2 more decks for that one ability. Save. I don't think we're gonna finish Blackmarsh today because I think we got a final confrontation with the Baroness. don't think I can get there and defeat her in like 15 minutes. So I think I'll just get us there, and then that'll be where we pick it up next time. I'm not planning on even trying to do an additional second channel stream on this weekend, because I want to try and work on arranging so that I can have new stuff for next week's live looping stream over on Mage channel. So I've got a bit behind this week with this concert I've got tomorrow. Potion. Okay, well, I didn't want to freeze Nathaniel, but I haven't been staying on top of the injury kits. Let me give those to everyone who needs one. I'm good. Justice needs a couple. Made any potions in the pile. Getting I can do that. Do I even have the supplies for it? Not really. Maybe I'll buy supplies later. Save. A circle. Freeze the revenants or something as quickly as I can, like stop them attacking at least for a moment.
It shall be done.
So this is the world of mortals. How very dull it seems. so immutable and unchanging. Yet, I am here. I have crossed the veil. The spirits will watch in envy as the mortals of this realm bow down before me.
That will not happen, demon.
Ah, it seems I was not the only one to be drawn here. How very tiresome. Shall I use smaller words? I had no idea I could enter the mortal world this way. Had I known... Oh, but I am here now, yes? Soon I will be queen as this world deserves. And you will be the first of my subjects.
I think the pride demons are resistant to electric attacks. So, fire, ice, I guess, those are my best options. Health potions for everyone. I'm doing okay right now. Justice could use one. Oh, and Daniel's down. Oh well, see what you can. Oh, wait, if it's gonna run away, then bring back Nathaniel. A health potion, probably. health potions for everybody. Oh no. Can I take a potion while he's holding me in there?
I shall reap your very soul.
I was doing so well, it was so close. I don't have revival. I have fireball. Not quite the same thing.
As you say.
Leave me alone. I tried. I got so close. I think I'm going to just leave us here for today, and I'll pick it up with the boss fight next time. Maybe it's the beginning of stream and not end of stream. I'll be better at it. Do a better job. How far did that send me back? Not too far. Oh no, she's right there. Okay, no, it's fine. So it has us right there. I hope you all have a really nice rest of your Wednesday. If I don't see you over on main channel on Friday, I hope you have a really nice weekend. I hope you all have a really great night, and I will see you again soon.